Come out to the bar.
Hello, YouTube. Cheers and welcome to The Basement. My name is Bruce Lively.
Once again, I'm B-Boy Slim.
And The Basement is the first daily hip-hop debate show. From Tuesday through Friday, most days, we tackle the most intriguing topics in hip-hop culture and the world around it. So welcome back, family. Past few weeks, we find ourselves more focused on the world around hip-hop than hip-hop itself. But that's only because it's getting worse out here, people. Now we have this faux news anchor, Laura Ingram, right, told LeBron and Durant to shut up and dribble. Just shut up and dribble. And this is after Kerry Champion interviewed them, some kind of car. They spoke harshly against Trump, blah, 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 blah. And we have to ask the question, Laura Ingram, these are racist comments or just stupid? With that being said, let go. Yeah, man. We here. Is it racist? Is it just stupid? Is it just par for the course for Fox?
I won't hold y'all. It was definitely stupid.
You suck!
I would definitely categorize it as stupid. I wouldn't go so far as racism because I think that, she just wanted to demean and undermine someone that's an athlete and gets paid for being an athlete, which she stated, how dare somebody who gets paid big bucks for dribbling the ball have something to say about the president. So I think she just wanted to undermine and demean the athlete for speaking out on politics. Racism, that's stretching it a bit. I felt it, like everybody else felt it as being a black man, like, oh, she's on that, like we just need to be jockeys or we Sambo or something like that. But I don't think she took it quite that far. I think you may have gotten a similar reaction, if not, the same exact reaction if Kevin Love or Max from First Take or somebody had spoken out or speaks out about Trump. She might have just said, shut up and, pitch the ball or shut up and just announce the game or whatever. So I wouldn't necessarily go that far and say that it's racism.
It's gonna take my point, man. I would go through all the time to research all this stuff in front of you.
You gotta think of your
and
own.
then you just take my point. That's fine.
Not really.
Well, then it is racist. How about that? How about them apples? It's racist. You know why? Because when I was going through the research to try and find whenever she said to any other athlete, just shut up and pitch, just shut up and drive the car, just shut up and do this or do that, I couldn't find it. It's funny, when Ted Nugent went to Fox, I didn't hear her say shut up and just sing. One of the pictures from the Braves happens to be a big-time Republican, was on Fox. Everybody loved what he had to say. Nobody told him to shut up and just pitch. You see, as a matter of fact, the word shut up is racist. And when she says it, because that's something you say not just as a disagreement, it's something you say as an affront and that you teach your kids not to say because it's gross language in that context. When you tell someone to shut up, it's fighting words. Tell someone to shut up, it's disrespectful. It's a lack of respect. It's not that she just doesn't think that they have a responsibility to play ball and not talk politics. She said, shut up. Because you can't say nothing back. Because you're not worth speaking about it intellectually or intelligibly. shut up. That's different. If she had just left it to where you can't speak about Trump because you play basketball, go dribble the ball. It's like if she said, go dribble the ball or go dribble the ball, boy. One of those is racist and the other one may just be go dribble the ball. When you add that word shut up, I was looking for it. I could not find anywhere where she said it. I couldn't find it. Or anywhere else where she said that to any white player, white musician who came to Fox, anybody who I can't even remember. There was a hockey player that came on Fox and was talking. Chuck Norris been on Fox. Why don't you shut up and kick, Chuck Norris? She never said that about Chuck Norris. She says it about the 3 black people in a car together talking about Trump. And yeah, she would have been just as mad if they were white, but I doubt she would have used the words shut up. It's like saying boy. It's racist, man.
I definitely have to disagree with Bruce on this one wholeheartedly. The word shut up does not necessarily deem you as a racist. So let's be clear about that.
Disrespectful.
And make that distinction. And we have countless examples of that where we see that that's not necessarily making you racism. We tell each other all the time to shut up. If Charles Barkley came out and said that DeMarcus Cousins or one of the new players in the league, Stephen Curry, wasn't working hard enough, or he wasn't in, his heart wasn't in the last game, they would tell Chuck to shut up. Like, just announce the game on TNT and shut up. Like, so
yeah, and I mean that as disrespectfully as possible. Shut up, Charles Barkley. Like, shut up. It's disrespectful.
It doesn't deem you as a racist. It just means that your job is to announce the game as you see it and give your analysis based on facts. So your opinion about someone else's emotions, and this is just an analogy, I'm just giving an example, but getting back to Laura Ingram, so I don't think her saying, I'm just rebutting what Bruce said about her saying shut up making her racist. I don't think that someone saying shut up, and she's taking somebody else's comments. So, she not to take it out of context, but she was quoting someone else.
Right. So. But what I'm saying is I've never heard her say that about any other white player that's been on Fox or otherwise.
Well, it's been a while I've heard any white basketball players speak on Trump lately. So,
well, she didn't say that to Popovich.
The childishness and the gratuitous fear-mongering and race-baiting has been so consistent that it's almost expected. The bar has been lowered so far.
Who speaks on Trump every single time he gets a chance.
Trump wasn't just interviewed by Kerry Champion.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta rebut that, bro. Pop has been on every single time he gets in front of a podium, which is nationally televised, he talks about how bad of a person Trump is. He goes worse than LeBron ever did. Somehow she has never gone up there and said, just shut up and coach, Pop. Just shut up and coach. Never has she. Nobody has talked more about Trump publicly than Pop. Nobody.
Let me be clear. I do not agree with the propaganda from Fox News,
of course,
who employs her.
Faux news.
So let's be clear about that. I am intelligent enough to know that the propaganda for Fox is solely based upon being a Republican. So anybody in disagreement, of course, to them will be an idiot. But again, like I said, on this particular instance, where you have probably the most high profile athlete in the world in LeBron James, and maybe second to him in the new champion Kevin Durant, I would say, it prompted her to speak out against somebody who's speaking against.
I wonder why.
And the regime of Fox News.
Like I said, Pop does it all the time.
The politics of it, because like I said, that's a solely Republican station. But like I said,
way more than LeBron. That's what I'm saying.
Being
she's not as ticked off by that.
LeBron being the highest profile athlete, I think is what prompted that. So again, I don't see race in that. you know.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you had said that to Pop, and any of the 12 times in the past year that he's went off on your favorite president at Fox News, there would be something should have been said. And I heard people say stuff about it, and they never said shut up.
That type of comment flying under the radar. Like, I can see that flying under the radar, but
luckily I tried to find it. I couldn't.
If Phil Jackson or Pat Riley or Chuck Daly said something about the president at whatever time, and then Michael Jordan says something, it's a different weight that carries. Again, and like I said, we're talking about the most high-profile athlete
we're talking
in the
about
world.
One of the winningest coaches of all time.
Again, and like I said, if Phil Jackson or Pat Riley had stated that, it still would carry a different weight from a Michael Jordan saying that. So
why?
Because he's the most high-profile athlete in the world, as I just said it.
That's why. All right, people, what do y'all think, man? I mean, who's right, who's wrong? Who wins this debate? I think compared to everybody who's white who said something, and then the black people say something, and the first words is "shut up," or is it just that it just so happened to be that he's the highest profile, so that's the only one that they're going to talk about? Even then, I heard them talk about the other stuff, just not in that way. They don't talk about it in that way. They talked about Pop before.
Kyrie Irving start running his mouth about LeBron. Guess what Shaq is going to say? Shut up and play ball. Just shut up and play ball, which is the same thing she just said. It doesn't make you racist.
Nah, but she never said that to Pop. She never said that to any of the other people talking.
You keep saying white this Pop, but I never heard a Pop interview with Carrie Champion. I heard the LeBron interview.
You never heard Pop?
Because LeBron is LeBron, the 5-time champion who's the highest profile athlete in the world. I haven't heard of Pop.
You didn't heard?
It's probably flown under my radar just as it flown under her radar.
San Antonio's coach.
You know? I never heard his views on Trump.
What? He's done it every time he gets a chance.
You're probably accurate. Like I said, that's the difference in being a winning coach and the most high-profile athlete in the world.
Anyway, all right, people, who wins? Y'all, tell us. I do got a bunch of shout-outs here, and let's just get ready for them because there's a lot. Lazy Beats, new subscriber, appreciate you. Bush AR, new subscriber, and I believe you're an artist. Hit us up, man, or we're gonna hit you up. Capo G21519 or G21519. Capo G21519 said, thanks for shouting me out. And here's another one. It feels good to hear swords sharpening swords, man. Great use of this platform to put some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding into the psyche of the masses. Way to go, my brothers. Facts. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. PJ News says, can you talk about Troy Ave interview on the Breakfast Club and if Charlamagne was wrong in not being in the interview after he gave Troy the donkey today?
You know what, bro? We're going to have to get to that.
We will. All right, we was thinking about it, and we almost let it go, but because you left that, man, you put it over the edge.
We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
This week. We'll do it this week. QB Rap P. Once again, your song was crazy. Just letting you know. Said, love is love. I appreciate what you guys are doing for the culture. Looking forward to doing an interview soon. Oh,
no doubt.
Facts. Salute to you, my brother. AJ making it happen. Said he gonna do what he want to do. Talking about the Dolph lost his mind. And, yeah, you're right. Appreciate that, AJ, making it happen. Keep watching, man. Keep leaving them comments. Arthur Buckle, new subscriber. And he said, message me for an interview. It's like, all right. But guess what, people? Like, if that's your only comment, man, we're gonna do what we said we will do, but you ain't even leave a comment about the show or what. Have an opinion as well. Like, that's what we want the comments to be, not just, your personal platform to get an interview. But I appreciate that, Arthur Buckle. Schemes Popov. Dak killed him softly in DC stand-up was funny as F. Fat Boy Bugging. We're talking about Faison Love. Oh. Yeah, you're right. Killing him softly in DC was funny as crap. Appreciate that, Schemes Popov. And the last one, broom@google.com. So it's time for neglected young black men who see the real light to go front and center. Thank you, brothers. And that was over the Chicago We're still getting hits on that Chicago show. Appreciate you, Broom at Google.com. You know, we hope to help out the culture in whatever way we can. Appreciate everybody for watching, for listening, tuning in. Listen, this week is going to be crazy. Just stay tuned.
You already know. We appreciate the shout outs. Keep pressing subscribe. Keep tuning in. We got plenty more dope shows on deck.
Facts.
We off this.
Peace.